anything at the moment. North Geelong 4-2-26. East Geelong 2 straight goals 12. Start of the second term. Bowyer and Bolton. And Bowyer gets it down. But Watt's got a hand to it. And in the back, said the umpire, the tackle came from Mark Harvey. And against Ryan Coy. So he'll take the free kick in the middle of St Albans. Ryan Coy, right foot kick, terrible off the boot. Hill, oh, there you go. Turned around, fell into his arms. He took the mark at half forward. Goes along now with the kicks to long to Scrobelack in the forward, full forward position. Second effort, takes the mark. And I'm just going to make a bold statement here. I think he's a little bit too tall for Schwennerson.
I don't think they've got any other options.
And, yeah. You're probably right. So, Scrobelack comes in, 10 metres out, directly in front, kicks the goal. So Adam Scrobelack's first, third for East Geelong, 3.
Oh yeah, this time up against Bolton, as we said, started the second quarter with the first goal to East Geelong. Ball comes out, picked up by Coy, puts the ball down. Umpire allows play to go on. O'Hara taps the ball back through his legs. Knight goes there, can't get a clean disposal. Numbers with North Geelong, but Coy looks like he's going to emerge with it. Now there's a bit more pressure applied. Harvey's got himself in there. Umpire's got to come in and take possession of it. He's let it go on for 3 minutes.
It's holding the ball, one or the other.
I'm not going to even call. I'm just going to wait till the umpire makes a decision.
Oh, you can't do that.
Which way is it going?
You can't do that.
Blake's lying on his back with the ball on top of him. That's ridiculous. The ball's kicked quickly anyway, and it's Bolton who's got back.
He was only like going at it, Ryan Coy.
And now it's with Lachlan. Chips the ball back in the middle of the ground. Oh, no. Chamberlain can't take the mark, but Lachlan comes through. That's a high tackle. Resulting free kick goes to East Geelong through the centre half back position.
That's a fix-up.
Ricky O'Toole waiting for the ball outside. Got to go and get it, Rick. Get out and run yourself. Now it's win the half. Oh, Fletcher's been pulled off the ball by Hickey, and Cameron Fletcher, the resulting free kick. Runners inside, goes to Taylor Reynolds, has players on the far side of the ground. Armistead out there by himself in space, will take the mark. So Grant Armistead with the ball. Their ball use going forward will be important. That's a nice looking kick out in front of de Blasio, but it's probably a little bit high now. He's run underneath it, going in to collect it. Cashell's there. Ball, Bolton at ground level, over the top, needs to get the ball out. Umpire might ping him. Standing back watching, and he's going to this time. There, no one else around the ball. Up against Bolton. Armistead does well, knocks the ball down. Hess comes through, but it's Harvey who takes clean possession.
Oh.
Picks him up and dumps him.
Oh, he's paid a push in the back.
If he drags him backwards, he's not a push.
So Mark Harvey
would tell you that.
The resulting free kick goes in, looking for Toddy. And over the top, Mark Vetter gets the ball down. Does well, recovers, kicks the ball outside 50, goes towards centre wing. Ball's got plenty of run on it. First player there should be O'Hara. Big loping stride, but some good work there from Cashell. Puts pressure on. Now it's with East Geelong through a Ricky O'Toole. Picks the ball up, tried to pinpoint a pass, couldn't find one. Brady Watts cleans up, spins back on his right foot, goes back around the boundary line, goes looking for Fitzsimmons, picks it up in the half volley, steps around, kicks on his right foot, goes into the pocket deep, but coming out, Bolton does, Sahanic, it was at Spores de Blasio. Not too sure they've actually started the clock up there, but 4 minutes into the second quarter sees North Geelong at 4 goals 2, East Geelong 3 goals straight. Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
So back to the middle. Robertson punched it away. Fletcher, though, runs across the middle. Gets it around 2. Just backs himself. Then tries to measure the pass. Doesn't hit anybody really. And East Geelong go the other way. Robertson, he dropped the footy, though. Play on the call. O'Hara at half-back. Switches to Hickey. He can run away from Van Creeken. Right foot kick long, but reading the play. Oh, Reynolds should have taken it, though. And O'Leary goes left, goes right, goes left, switches the ball back towards Scrobelack, comes out at pace, but waits for it. Matheson doesn't. And then the handball out wide, looking for Schwennerson. Will it sit for him? No, he's going to be under pressure. Good tackle, drop the footy, needs some support. North Geelong defence under pressure. Matheson coming back the other way. Scrobelack outside the left boot. Has he got it back far enough? Bowyer gets back there, gets a hand to it, sees it through for 1. Back plays on. Going to the outer side. He's told everybody that. Motion towards it, goes with the right foot kick to Fletcher. Going to have to be good here. He's got 3 against him. He's very good. And took the mark at half back. Plays on quickly, kicks it very close to the man on the mark and has turned it over. Hickey blind turns himself, handballs it outboard to O'Hara. He gets around Cochelle, goes with the right foot kick now from half forward, long towards Scrobelack again. Up there, in fact, it's O'Leary, does well at the back, gets a push, does he? Umpire says play on. Fryers over the top of him. Pack develops, 10 metres out from the East Geelong goal. And they'll go 6-1 half dozen the other. We'll keep playing on. Bowyer Hill, great little tap down. Closter couldn't take it with him. Hill got it back towards Nyko. He comes the other way, tries to tap it towards the boundary line. Chamberlain gets across and measures the pass back towards Hickey. 50 out from goal, takes the mark in front of Luke Parker.
This guy can kick a football.
Yeah, he can.
Without a chance.
Something Dane Swan about him, I reckon, the way he runs. He runs in, he kicks from 50,
Great
and he kicks
kick.
the goal.
Great kick.
So Chris Hickey kicks his first of the afternoon.
On the half-forward line because he's clean.
So back in the middle of the ground, Bolton does the ruck work, taps it down, ends up with Chamberlain. Long kick going forward, so Leary's going to be the target. Big job there for Chris Fryers, but he knocks the ball down, does well. Matheson there, head over the ball. Oh, that's got to be a free kick. The second one, he at least jumped in the middle of his back that time. And Darren Matheson, the resulting free kick, goes out wide. Van Creeken's got space by himself, needs to move the ball quickly, needs to be pretty precise with the kick. Hess is pushed up and got the ball. Still in defensive 50. But North Geelong just having that possession game. Decides to bring the ball round the boundary line. Goes looking for Fitzsimmons. He's up in front. Good strong mark in front of Drew Lachlan. Has Harvey inside. Decides to go longer. The option's going to be de Blasio. 1-on-2 situation. Ball gets to ground. Harvey read that well. Plays on. Has plenty of space in front of him. He wants to carry the ball. That he does. Good movement from Cashel. Puts the ball in long. Wasn't a good looking kick. Oh, actually, just missed. It came back against the breeze then, and Mark Harvey has put it through for a minor score. 4 goals, 3 now to the North Geelong side. 4 goals, 1 East Geelong, and we've gone some 8 minutes, second quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre scoreboard.
Primke kicked it into O'Toole. He kicked it along the line to half-back. Ball's turned over, though. Van Creeken got half a trip, got it back inboard to Fitzsimmons. Right foot kick, stubbed his toe as he kicked it, turned it over. Coy takes the mark. Ryan, left half-back flank. Thinking about switching the play, but North Geelong have chopped that option off at the moment. So he comes grandstand side looking for Chamberlain. Fletcher against him. Chamberlain did well, couldn't take the mark though. Ryan Coy got one high. Free kick, centre wing. So Ryan Coy thought about in the middle, called to play on. So he gets around Van Creeken. Kicks turned over to Brady Watts though, and his kick's partly smothered. Here we go, and now Van Creeken's knocked off the footy. Handball, pushing the back by Watts. Robertson got it back to Ricky O'Toole. Can measure the pass over the top towards the leader Hill. Chips it out in front of him. He kicked it off the ground about 40 metres back to whence it came. Watts comes at it against Robertson with with a bit of breeze, but they're running pretty hard.
Yeah.
Boundary throw in. It's going to favour Mark Harvey, smallest man on the ground at the back of the contest. Had to get rid of it. O'Hara chopped off. Watts over the top, strong. Needs some support through the middle. Bryant gets his hands free and then just pops it up for Fletcher. He's ripped off the footy. Harvey runs into Brent Schwenneson. Pack develops. Ball spills free again. Schwenneson kept his feet. Handball forward, free kick. Wing. As North Geelong were getting away, he goes towards the leader Hill, punched away by Reynolds, falls into the arms of O'Hara, does it, comes back in towards the middle, Reynolds comes at him, he gets around him, then he just holds it up, right foot kick, long towards Scrobelak, Schwenneson against him, over the back, O'Leary sat down, they all went up, he sat down, usually pretty good in this situation, gets around Swain, right foot kick, and has kicked a goal, hit the post. So one behind to Sean O'Leary.
Only needed to be an inch smaller, it would have gone over the top and probably been a goal.
4-2-26 East Geelong, North Geelong 4-3-27. Buckley's Entertainment Centre second quarter scoreboard.
So the ball quickly moved out to the back pocket and Hess has taken the mark. The kick came in from Reynolds, so he now takes a bounce, has space in front of himself. Just holds things up now. I don't know what's the way to play this game, but needs to keep the ball moving. Goes in. I'm not too sure what he was looking for. Van Creeken's there, but Sahanik's also there. He's about 10 foot taller than him. But the little fella does well. Actually holds the ball up. Numbers arrive, but O'Toole feeds the ball out to Jennings. Chips the ball back inside, and Cole Robinson's made himself available in the middle of the ground. Has plenty of time to run and carry the ball. Gets through the glue pot in the middle. Goes long. Went looking for and trying to find, I think it was Closter, but it's picked up there by Matheson. Put the ball down. Coy's on hands and knees. Needs to get the ball out. Taylor Reynolds reaches in and grabs it, picked up or tried to be picked up there by Chamberlain. He falls over the ball. I think the players are waiting for the whistle to go then, but they need to keep playing. Closter kicks the ball off the ground and through for a minor score. So Ryan Closter 1 goal 1.
He's got Brady Watts short. He thought about that. It's Alex though to just chip it short to Bryant. It's okay. Takes the mark. 30 out from goal. Pretty good zone by East Geelong though. Haven't got much to kick to. He's going to go long towards Swain against Robertson. And that's a hold. And the umpire was in the right spot. So it's the Cameron Ling choker, that one. Swain goes towards centre wing. Sahanik goes up and takes a good mark too. And handsballs it away to Robertson. He goes a little right foot kick to Hill, who takes the mark. Plays on quickly. Got Chamberlain in the pocket. Good kick too. 3 Magpies around him. And measured the pass beautifully. And Robbie Chamberlain will shoot for goal from 35 metres out, 45-degree angle. Just to give the Eagles the lead. So Rob Chamberlain. Fletcher standing the mark. He comes in and he's missed to the near side, through for one behind. So they take the lead, the Eagles, but only by...
There, so it might be an opportune time to bring Briggy out the centre forward, leave him have a run around. So Reynolds now decides to go long. Target's going to be Swain. Also there, Swinnerson. Oh, Dean O'Hara, good mark. Leapt at the ball, and tell you what, this guy can kick the ball back through for a goal without any trouble here. So Dean O'Hara has the ball. He's going to kick from outside 50, but with the wind behind him, a big, good bit of carry. They wouldn't see any trouble in this ball carrying the distance. So in he comes from 55. Drop punt on the way. Nice looking kick off the boot. Umpire stands there and says that's a goal. So Dean O'Hara kicks his first goal of the afternoon.
Never running the ruck up against Saharnik. Neither get an effective tap. Falls to Heath. Gets in front to Harvey. If it sits 3 metres away, it doesn't. But he picks it up at the second attempt. Runs free. Goes towards the leader, Briggy. Terrible kick off the boot, but it lands in his arms. And Briggy will shoot for his first goal of the afternoon from 40 metres out. Slide angle. So Briggy comes in, kicking to the northern end. He's missed it. Terrible kick off the boot. In fact, he's missed everything. It's out of bounds on the full. So Bolton gives him a lead. He goes in that direction now. Just puts it up high. From the back, Primke goes up. No mark taken. Falls to the front. East Geelong still with the numbers, though, if they can break free. They can't do so. North Geelong wrap it up. And they get through somehow again. Watts gets it to Armistead, close to the boundary line, kicks it back towards the hot spot. Briggy third up, goes up, can't take the mark off hands. Nyko free kick.
He has taken it.
He did take it when he fell on the ground. He pushed it up, he fell on the ground, he took a circus mark.
I don't know whether, no, might be right, I reckon Nyko had the first touch on it, but lying on the ground, kept his eye on the ball.
Same spot as the last kick, Paul Briggy. I'm tipping this will be a better kick. He'll come in 40 metres out, slide angle. Oh, it's just a better kick. Just squeezed it in for one behind.
So the ball's brought back in quickly, finds Jennings, who plays on, goes out wide. Chamberlain's up against Fletcher. The ball gets through the back of the contest. Primke arrives, taps it to his own benefit, picks the ball up, kicks around the corner. A good smother there from Cashel. So it runs in towards the half-forward line. Taylor Reynolds comes out and meets the ball on the left foot, went backwards, and kick didn't have a lot of purpose on it, and it's only found Simon Primke. Unfortunately, Fitzsimmons was just short of that kick. He needed to lower his eyes a little bit. So Primke now kicks the ball into centre half forward. Goes looking for Closter. Swain up in front. Doesn't take the mark. Gets to the front of the contest. Picked up. Little quick hands. Finds Coy. Kicks round the corner. First player to arrive will be Fletcher. Oh, the ball didn't sit up well too for him. Picked up by Hill. Able to get a kick along the ground. Scroblak comes out. Swinnerson does well. Thought he did well. Handball wasn't good. Put Fries under a bit of pressure. Able to kick the ball around the half back line. Hickey and Watts chase down the ball. Player leading backwards is in support there. It's in the name of Robinson, but good work there. Thrown back into play. So Scroblak's going to do the ruck work up against Swain. Swain finds front position. Scroblak the back, has too much height, reaches down, pushes it to the front of the contest. And coming through, I'm not too sure it was, looked like Kyle Robinson had tucked himself over the top of the ball. Oh, now the umpire's pinned him for throwing it, lifting the ball. The recipient of the free kick's going to go to Kane Swinnerson. He chips the ball round the boundary line, goes looking for Fitzsimmons. Mark is not taken. Robinson's there. Handball comes back into Sean O'Leary. He finds himself in space and time now. Goes in long towards Hill. And Reynolds, good spoil from behind. Taps the ball back outside 50. Ryan Coy handballs over the top. Goes to O'Hara. Steps around Fletcher. Handballs back to O'Leary. Kicks the ball in. Goes looking for Hickey. Good kick. Good weight on the ball. And the mark has been taken by Hickey. So O'Hara kicked one from about 10 metres further out. Hickey also a nice kick of the football. Would think that distance not a concern here. Accuracy the only thing you'll need to worry about. He's going back for his second goal of the quarter. And East Geelong's 6th of the game. So Chris Hickey comes in 45 metres out, a 45-degree angle. Nice looking kick off the boot. Umpire goes across, but he's not going across too far. Chris Hickey has his second goal of the afternoon and the 6th.
Up against Bolton. Bolton gets it down. Heath gets it through towards half forward. De Blasio can't take the mark. East Geelong defence working overtime. Back towards the middle. Watts can go wide. And they've got a couple out there too, North Geelong, Bryant, and that was a push, said the umpire, against Bowman. So Bryant's got the footy for North Geelong. 60 metres from goal. Parker gives him a lead. Briggy gave him a lead. He chips the ball over the top towards Parker again, who just holds his ground, and a push, said the umpire. So East Geelong will take the free kick. And in the back pocket, Coy handballs it away. They run across the ground, East Geelong, come towards the scoreboard side. Just pops it up for O'Hara. Swain against him. Raffle it. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a fair call. They both took the mark. Both got hands to it. He's going to ball it up. O'Hara might have to do it. He does. They both get a hand to it. Now Koshel gets it away to Harvey. Through it, said the umpire. He's on the right side there to see that. So Chamberlain will take it at half back. Goes towards centre wing, just pops it up for Hickey. Fletcher's against him, reads it better, but doesn't take the mark. Brent Schwennerson tapped it on Bowyer. He missed it. Coming at it, Closter, falls over the crucial stage. Matheson wraps him up, not going anywhere. Then he gets the handball away. Scrobelack comes out, needs some support. Lost the footy though, didn't take it with him. Fletcher, he didn't either. Ververs on the ground, coming through Schwennerson, wrapped up by Scrobelack. Ververs on hands and knees. Fletcher's there as well, close to the boundary line. The umpire's he runs away, 2 bounces across half back. Chips the ball towards the leader, Parker. Takes the mark. True centre half-back position. De Blasio gives him a lead. Up, got a couple against him though. Nyko does well. Needs some support. Nobody there for North Geelong all east. O'Hara runs through the middle. Terrible kick though. Watts the turnover. They don't argue. Ricky O'Toole. And high tackle, said the umpire. So Watts was a bit lucky there. He'll take the free kick. Back into the centre square. Drives it along towards Koshel. Over the back, Swain if it gets to him, but it doesn't. Chamberlain. He reads the play better and goes wide to Hickey. Plays on at half forward. Tries to measure the pass towards Hill coming out. Under pressure from Reynolds. Gets around him nicely. Andrew Hill thought about kicking it to the 10 metre square and then thought about kicking the goal and then missed it. And through.
So kicking in to be done this time by Taylor Reynolds again, so he's got those duties. Goes, that wasn't a good kick. It's put a bit of pressure on Chris Fries. Decides to kick the ball off the ground. Brady Watts nearly a clean pick up one-handed. Able to get down the second time. Picks the ball up from the half-back line. Chips the ball around the boundary line. Bowyer's in space and by himself. Running player is Parker. He takes the handball, kicks over the top, so they've done this well so far. The next kick's where they've been falling down. So Kip goes over the top. Marley Swain in space by himself. Just holds things up. Running player is Armstead. Had to wait for the ball to arrive. Steps back inside. Need to use Parker then, but with pace. Runs away. This is what they need to do. Carry the ball. Kick the ball in long. Briggy going back with a flight of it. Over the back. Toddy the body. Can't get his hands on the ball, but Bowman decides to knock it through. Up comes nearly straight down the ground. De Blasio's there. Nyko had hands in the back. Can't take the mark. Bowyer on hands and knees. Holds the ball in. Umpire's waiting for something to come out, but it's not going to. Would want to buy one back before half-time, I would think. Probably a couple. Ball picked up by Primke. Picked up this time by Harvey. Gets through the contest. Nice pair of hands. He's dumped, and the ball's going to be taken back. Cashella. Plenty of players back behind. Bowyer's been tied to clear the area. So Mark Harvey with the ball. Has a player short. Was going to go there. Now Todd Elsie leads. He's ignored also. Harvey decides to go wide to find Parker. Can load up from that position. Kicks the ball in. Long kick. He called that pretty early too, didn't he?
Yeah.
So now the players converge on that forward position. Ball out to Black to Barzio. Taps it back to Briggy. Briggy on the left foot. Kicks around the corner. Can't bring it back or get much distance into it. But picked up by the player Hickey, I think it is, for East Geelong. Decides to go straight down the ground. It's a nice looking kick. Needs to be good. Good jump there from Lachlan. And a nice mark taken by that player. Gloucester now leads up. Heads out wide. Swain's going to be the first player to get there. He doesn't take the first one, but grabs the second one. Handball comes backwards to Fletcher. On his left foot. Little chip up to Elsie. Out in front, and Vetter takes the mark. So Elsie with the ball, goes back to Fletcher, chips the ball back inside. So they're just playing possession. Swain had sight the other side of the ground. Got 2 players out there. First one's Armistead. He's up. Good mark. Was going to step inside. Handballs into Hess. That's good running play. Kicks the ball in. Goes looking for Briggy. In space by himself. There's a free kick against... has been known to be a goal kicker. So this shouldn't trouble him. A very important kick for North Geelong. Just chips at the ball, comes it back, brings it back with the breeze. That's a nice looking kick, and Aaron Cashel gets his first goal of the afternoon. And I'm
Where those dark shades.
Back to the middle. Bowyer gets it down. Harvey gives it away to Watts. Outboard Armistead. From the middle, long kick. Oh, Briggy with a long lead up time. Might fall into his arms. He's got Cochelle in support. Could be 2 in a minute. Cochelle, if you don't mind. Vetter can't get there. Goal. So Cochelle.
Box has come to light, and the game is also back with a bit of importance in it now. So they've picked up in the middle of the ground, and it's Mark or a good tackle there from Brady Watts. The umpire's just standing there waiting. He's
Jeez, that was nearly holding the ball, wasn't it?
Oh, he's out it for 5 minutes, and then he's let this play go on. So the ball's now out with Gloucester. Gets through the middle of the ground. Bit slippery in there for players, so you need to make a channel for one direction and go that way. O'Leary comes out. Good mark. Ooh, in the younger days would have said Sean O'Leary could nearly kick this ball, but not anymore. Decides to go short. Went looking for Ververs. Going across Swinnerson. Taps it out of his hands, but he goes back and collects it. Good tackle there from Reynolds. Ball kicked away towards Parker. In space. Oh, he's clever. Gets around him. Now he runs and carries the ball. Takes 1 bounce. Takes 2 bounces. Takes 3 bounces, takes them on, over the top to Harvey. Go back to him for God's sake, but he won't get the ball back. Went back looking for Bowyer, puts the big fella under pressure as the siren sounds to end the second quarter. Both sides here at St Albans Reserve will go in at 6 goals, 5-41. Goal kickers till half time for North Geelong, 2 to Aaron Cashel, both within about a minute of time in the...